Good morning, everybody. I've got a marvelous surprise here, which was a surprise for me. A gorgeous gift, as you can see, from Bella's Doll Clothes. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for this. This is absolutely wonderful. She's popped it in here, and it's sort of like a belated birthday stroke early Christmas present. I mean, she didn't have to do this. This is wonderful. We've got a couple of little bits, like a little message from her in there, so I'll leave that there, and a little Christmassy bit there. But these are Smartdoll clothes. Now, I know quite a few of you have actually started buying from Cheryl, and her stuff is gorgeous. I've always already had a rummage, so I should not put that very neat of her. You know the quality of the work, but these are a couple of outfits that some apparently she's going to be selling some of these designs, some she's not sure about yet. I sort of get the impression. So, you know, if there's anything you see and you think, oh, actually I'd like one of those, you can always drop her a message, see what fabric she's got and get an idea. Now, this first one is perfect for Christmas. Now, I'm going to show you all the outfits, then I'm going to dress all the girls in it, and we can do a little sort of fashion show so you can see them stood up in the outfits. But this is just the first part because I wanted to show you the box because I got prezzies. This is lovely. Right, I think we'll move the box to one side because you're not going to be able to really see the outfits. So I'm just going to move it there. And this is the first one. And now this is the most perfect little Christmas dress ever. Just look at this. Now, how gorgeous. Now, I've seen how one of these hangs on another one she's done. So obviously it's shorter at the front and then sort of longer on the back. Perfect for Christmas. It couldn't be any better. My girls are going to be fighting over this. Who's going to be wearing this for Christmas? We have a gorgeous little ribbon. We have little pressed stud fastenings. Sometimes she does do Velcro. Sometimes, if you do have a preference, perhaps you could ask her. I'm not sure about that. I don't mind either way. I mean, they're nice and solidly sewn on, which is another good thing. As you can see, we've got some beautiful hems here, because it is hard to hem something that is circular. I know that myself. And this doesn't look even slightly outplaced, so you know that's quite a good thing. So that's the dress, but then we've got a little underskirt as well. Look how delicate that is. Again, it's higher at the front, lower at the back, so I'm presuming it is actually designed to go under this, so there we can see, so it'll really stick out. So as you will see that on there, I've got to decide who's wearing what. Who do you think should wear that? I don't know yet. I'm going to try them all on. I think I've got enough for an outfit each. I will double check that. So first of all, number one, what a pretty dress. Beautiful. Let's see what else is in the box. I'm going to grab two things because I want to pop these two things together. Look at these. These are sophisticated. We have some gorgeous pinstripe leggings. They are really, really smart. Really soft fabric as well, really nicely done. Again, I can't fault any of sort of a hemming, a stitching. We've got these little tiny weeny stitches. As I've said before, I do sew myself when I can be bothered. It's not my favourite thing to do, but every now and again, it's like at the moment I'm sorting a Halloween outfit out, and some of you may have seen the collar that I've done for She Chose Me for the Halloween outfit. So I do stuff like that, but it's not something I really have the time for because I'm mainly crocheting. But these are so gorgeous. Like I say, prices are great. Her quality is great. So why would I even bother, to be honest, sometimes? And she's got a little top. And I think I'm putting this top with this. I don't know. There are some other bits. I might mix and match up, see what we've got. As you can see, we've got a lacy sort of three. I don't know what I'm going to say. See-through is what I was trying to say. Top here. It is in a stretchy fabric, so we should have no problem getting it over the head there. And we obviously got a little bit of a stretch on the arm. All again beautifully stitched. And I think I'm going to pair those two up. So that's one outfit. That's two outfits. What else do we have in the box? I'm trying to reach over without my arm getting in the way. Oh, I don't know which one to go for first. Right, we've got one that's a top. I'm going to pop it, I think, with one of either Cheryl's jeans that I've got or Cheryl's shorts that I've got for this one. And so again, we've got a sweatshirt here. A lovely stretchy sweatshirt. Again, should go over the head. I know when I'm doing my crochet, I try and make a point of it coming over the head. I know a lot of outfits you have to take the heads and arms off. I do try desperately to avoid that. I will take the arms off occasionally, but I do prefer it. I mean, if you're careful, you can actually get the tops on, because I've just designed some tops for the Smartdoll crochet ones, and I thought I'd do a little video just to show you don't have to take them apart to get them on. because I know sometimes I sell things and I'm like, oh, you know, are they going to have difficulty getting it on? Sometimes you do have to sort of give it a little shuffle, but I think I'll do the video and just sort of go through sort of fitting them on. But I wanted to finish a couple of other things before I did that. So we have this gorgeous top. I think will look great with her jeans. Again, if you like the design, but you want another colour or something like that, it's best to have a word with Cheryl, because obviously this is a jersey fabric. So it'll be a case of asking her what jersey she's got. So it's always good to have a chat with her, because she's really good to talk to. Right, I've got two beautiful things next. So actually, if I put that with jeans, that makes 3 outfits, doesn't it? I'm going to have too many outfits, but I'm sure we'll manage something. And wait for this. This is lovely. Look at this fabric and look at this dress. This is a fitted. Look at that. You can see you've got a bust line here. We're also fitted in the centre, so it is properly fitted. Now this one is a zip one. I think this is something Cheryl's been playing with. It's not something she's really done before, I get the impression. But we have a gorgeous zip in there. It's a nice small zip. As I said, some of these are sort of like prototypes as well. So they are things she's going to either advance with, or she's decided not to sell, but it just gives you an idea of what she's done. So that, I'm trying to think roughly where that'll sit. I think it's sort of sit maybe just below the knees. I don't know. We'll find out when we try it on. So as I say, some are prototypes, some are things she's definitely got up there. So always have a look at what she's got. And then this is beautiful. Now this is a summery dress. It is so lightweight and so soft. Now I know it's one of these that's sort of meant to be creased. So for those of my husband's terrible evil iron anything, and it drives me mad, because I say some things are not meant to be ironed, they're meant to just sort of hang, and this sort of fabric is one of those. So we have a really long dress. It's got to be going towards ankle, hasn't it? That, well, again, we'll find out when I pop it on the girl. On the girls. I have 4 ladies up there waiting for me. Again, we have pressed fastening, because I think it needs to be, because it needs to be quite lightweight. It is sort of lined, so you've got your lining inside there. And again, any of you who have already bought her dresses know how sort of beautifully lined they are and everything. So we have this gorgeous summery dress. Now here in the UK, we're not really going to get many days to sort of wear this, but I might make sort of crochet a little cardigan to go with it. And I've noticed that there are a few long dresses, because I was eyeing up one myself, which look great with long boots and things like that. So even though they're softer fabric, they look great in the winter. So we have 1, 2. I'm going to pop that with a pair of shorts, possibly, but looking at the amount I've got, I might just sort of show you this one. I definitely want to pop that one onto sort of fashion show, and oh my goodness, look at that. I just love that. I love tartan. I really do. I think it is just a beautiful, beautiful sort of coloration. All the different tartans you can get, and it is so, so Christmassy. So I'm going to be doing these well, I will be pausing the video. I'm going to go and get the girls dressed, and then I will attach the 2 videos together for you to see what they look like. But I just wanted to say a massive, oh, bring this one in as well. I wanted to say a massive thank you to Cheryl. I know she's sort of saying a thank you to me as well, so it's Appreciation Society. But I would really recommend having a look at her stuff. But even if it's colorations or patterns that you don't want, also just if you've got an idea, just see if she's got it. She may have something that would suit you for that. As always, where's her card? I will put links in. So there we are. Again, Bella's Doll Clothes by SM Clayton. Information on there, but I will put it in so you can sort of just click on it and have a look, and that just says thank you for your purchase, etc, etc. Yeah, her stuff's great. Can't fault it at all. So I hope to see you all in a few minutes to show you what the girls look like in it. We will have Mirai, we will have Shidozi, we will have Gaia, and of course we have my new girl. And oh no, it's going to sound really, really bad. This, I can never remember what her name is. I kept calling her the wrong name for ages when I saw her on the site, so I still do it. My Infinity, she is there. My gorgeous sort of red-haired beauty there. So I don't know who's having what. Ooh, I think that's got to be a Mirai. I really do. I really do. We'll see. I will see you in a few moments. I am trying this part of the video second time now, because for some reason the light keeps changing outside. So 1 minute it's really bright on this side and next minute it's not. I've tried covering it. It's not really working. So I'm hoping this is going to work. As you can see, I have a young lady behind me. I have two to this side and I have one down here. You see the light did it then? It just keeps going really, really bright and it's really, really annoying. So I'm hoping this is going to work okay. I'll have to have a look at it before I pop it up. So we're going to look at the girls in the outfits. So we're going to start with this young lady here. Now I'm sure she needs no introduction. I can't really, I'm going to have to take, I've got her on a stand because I want to show you that the stands work, but I'm going to take it off because I can't manoeuvre her very well when she's on a stand. So here we have the beautiful Shutozi. She's really hard sometimes to photograph because she's so pale, you sort of get a reflection, especially with this light, that's not great. But as you can see, she's got the gorgeous jumper on from Cheryl, and these leggings, trousers, whatever you want to call them, are outstanding. The fit, I mean, just look how good that fit is onto her bottom, onto her waist. So it's not loose anywhere, it's not bagging anywhere, but there's enough space for you to actually pop her stand in. I think it fits lovely over her thighs. We've got a little bit further up. I've popped her some boots on because I thought, well, we'll go for sort of a wintry sort of feel, because I think they're that sort of classic winter trouser. I think they are really, really nice. The top also, I did not have to take her head off. I did not have to take her arms out. It just, you do have to wiggle them. You always do with something like that. But at least I didn't have to mess about too much. So there's Shutozi looking absolutely stunning and very chic, I think, in her outfit. So we'll pop Shutozi to one side. I think it has to be my main girl next. It has to be, oh, you can just see Shutozi there. It has to be my Mirai, and here she is in all her glory. And doesn't she look absolutely stunning in this wintry dress? Again, I'm going to take the stand out. I don't know why I put them in, really. Sometimes they're more trouble than they're worth. But if you do want to pose them and they're stood on their own, they are useful. So you can see she's got this full underskirt on. You can see the shape of the dress, how it drops at the back. And so you can see it sort of how it sits. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? What a perfect Christmas dress there for my Mirai. She's also got her red shoes on. Now, she's not been very pleased with me, I don't think, because Infinity's been wearing them because they won't work well with her outfit, and it's really weird. I put them on the shelf and it looked like she was actually staring her down, as if to say, I need my shoes back. Well, she's got her shoes back now. Now the other one's soaking. I need 2 pair of red shoes because they are something that go with almost anything. I just love to see a red shoe. I wouldn't wear one myself because I would destroy them, so there's no point, but I think they do look gorgeous on. So that is absolutely gorgeous, and as I mentioned, you can pop the stand in as well, so that is good too. So we will pop Mirai over there. We will go with the shoe pincher next, and she's here, my recent girl. Let's straighten her out and just look at this. Just look at the fit on the waist here. That is absolutely stunning. Great fit around the bust. Obviously that would depend on what doll you had. I'm not sure what Cheryl's got. I think she's got the same as me. But if you needed to sort of ask her, I'm sure she'll give you some information regarding that. But yes, just look at that. Doesn't she look gorgeous? I've popped her some little gold sandals on. She doesn't really like flat shoes, but she's going to have to make do today. I think it just looks gorgeous with her hair as well, because we have the gold in the dress. And I know some people say you shouldn't put red with red hair. I think it's gorgeous. I've got a friend with red hair, and I just think it looks amazing, and I don't think there's any problems at all with colour mixing. I like the bolder, the stronger the colours, the better, you know. Let them clash, who cares? It looks really cool. Now this one's slightly different, as I showed you, because it does have a zip, which gives us a very elegant fit on the back here. So it sort of really fits around her hips. Even on the back, we have a lovely sort of snug fit, so really shows her waist off, and it also shows her curves off. But we do have a zip. Now, I know this is, I think this is one that is the more of the prototype one. As I mentioned, she's doing more prototype outfits as well, and I know I've got a couple of them, and I think this is something she's playing with at the moment. This doesn't bother me because a lot of the time I don't use my stands, but if you're using a stand, obviously, and because it's a tight dress, you can't pop the stand up onto her waist. But to me, that does not detract at all, because as I say, I don't really use my stand that much. I just think she looks, I mean, don't you think she looks amazing in that? Absolutely. Let's move her hair to one side. Absolutely beautiful. It just complements her figure so well. I think she's got the fit really, really, really neat there, because it is quite hard to get the fit on a lot of these dolls if you're making them for yourself. So yes, I think she looks gorgeous. That light is really, I just don't understand. It's the sun, isn't it? I presume there's some clouds out there, and when the clouds go over, obviously the sun disappears. But I wish they'd go over for a little bit longer, as much as I don't want a cloudy day, because it does make videoing quite hard. I've tried every position in the room and it doesn't make any difference. We're on the, well, this is the front of the house and we get the sun full sort of blast, but it is the best room to do anything else because it's my room, as you can see. I've got all my dolly bits and bobs there. So we have one more to go. So I'm actually going to lie you down, missus, and we're going to bring in the beautiful Gaia. She's my Cortex. I've still not sorted her arms out. I don't know whether you can see. They've still got like a split in here because I can't get them to stay in properly. I think I have to take her apart and work out from the inside. I don't want to do that, so I've sort of been avoiding it. So her hair sort of has to cover her arms sometimes. Now this dress would be absolutely stunning. You can imagine it on a beach. You can see how long it is. That's why I've not put any shoes on it, because I just imagined her walking on a beach in this gorgeous, cool, summery sort of dress. Look at it. It's absolutely stunning there. Nice and loose fit, and it just drapes really, really well. She has got her stand in, so it shows. I can show you that. Oh, we can fit the stand in as well there. But like I said, for this style of dress, it's easy to do that. But that is the one for Gaia as well. She's more my boho chick, so I think it sort of suits her sort of look. It's bizarre. I know some people look at you like you're a little bit mad when you say the dolls have got personality. They have. There are certain traits about them. I know sometimes, like I mentioned, I pop them on the shelf and it actually looked like Mariah was sort of giving one of the others the evil eye. I'd not deliberately done that. I just grabbed her legs and popped her up there because they sit on the shelf. But it just looked so funny when I came in the room because it literally looked like that was it, that the girls had had a spat and they were not happy. Totally insane, I know. But I think I will comment on as well, I've just got mine off the shelf. Now, Gaia is not affected because she's a Cortex, so she's hard, she's not vinyl. But when I got my other girls down, the backs of their thighs where they've been sat had gone flat. Now, I have noticed it before, but not as much as I did today when I took them down. So I presume something like a hairdryer or something like that would sort of smooth it back out. So I don't think it's a big issue, but I think it's something you need to think about if you are having your dolls sat down on a hard shelf, for example. I don't know whether anyone else has experienced that. Please let me know if you have. But it could be an issue if it was real long term and they were sat there. So keep an eye out for that. And also, obviously, if they're sat in their clothes too long, it can cause issues as well. So it is good to change them over. I've not changed mine for ages, and this is where I think the problems come in. But I couldn't not change them with these gorgeous outfits I've got. I'm going to try and line them up together with me. I'm hoping her stand is going to sit, because you don't want to look at me. You want to look at the girls. So, oh, she's catching her hair. Move your arm over there. That's it. So you can sort of stand together there, and we'll put these two together. They need to make up. I think it's because they've both got like a fiery look to their hair. So here we go, and we have our one more. How can I miss my Chi? There she is, peeping. She's always up to something, this one. I don't know which is my favourite outfit. I absolutely love all of them. I love her work anyway, but if you've got any queries, I'll pop details up so you can actually ask her. Oh, I think we're losing somebody. Let's move her over here. She's still giving Mariah the dead eye. You can see, I think I've got trouble with these two. I think I need to make them sit alone and sort things out. So hopefully I'm still waiting for a young man to come available. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? A young boy Smartdoll, should I say. We're still waiting on Gemini. Oh, when is he going to come out? I don't know. I know some of you have been lucky enough to get him as a pebble. But I've had no such luck, and I'm a little bit scared about ordering a Pebble, because knowing my luck, I'll order him and I'll get one of the other boys, and I don't want them. I want Gemini, because I want to be able to make him some winter gear. I'm looking at scarves and hats and jumpers and all sorts of things. In fact, as you know, I've got items. I've got t-shirts and that from Cheryl. I've got t-shirts from another company. I've got trousers from another company. Mum's made him a jumper. He's got all this stuff, but I'm not going to be getting him. I know obviously we're in difficult times at the moment, and that could be affecting production as well, so we have to be patient. She's determined to fall over. She's leaning on me, that's why. I should have left her stand on. It would have made life a little bit easier. So I hope you've liked our little fashion show. I think the girls look absolutely stunning, and I'm going to leave them in these outfits for a while, I think, and pop them back on the shelf. I'll just make sure the legs are okay before I do. So thank you very much for watching. As you see, I've made my 1,000. I'm just over now, so I'm really excited about that. So thank you if you are one of my subscribers. It really does mean a lot when people do subscribe. So if you haven't, please like, subscribe and share, and join the little group of people who seem to enjoy what I do. Even if it's not crochet, there are obviously doll items on there as well. Doll crochet, regular crochet, lots of Christmas crochet at the moment. Click on the notification bell as well. Do we agree with that? Yes, I think Shatosi's agreeing with that. Click on that bell and it will let you know if I've produced something else. And I think I definitely need to sort this out, because I think they're going to start fighting. So I will see you all very soon. And thank you very much for watching. I'm going to have to pop them down now. Bye.